Full of Hell are some of our really closest friends, and recently we've been kind of touring with like more, I don't know, bands that aren't necessarily like us, like in a good way. But Full of Hell, we did the split with them, and they are on E389, and they just do a really good job every night. They push it really hard. Gaza too, like just watching them play every night, like they destroy. Like it's so cool to be playing with a band that like works that hard and that really pushes their energy every night. And I know it's been really nice playing with those two bands because we feel like a challenge kind of every night to be as good as both of them. We put out Cycles and the split with Full of Hell before that, and it was kind of like we were getting our sound together. And with this full length, it seems like we really were able to expand on everything, and we could get in all the different styles that we wanted to get in. We had time to write out everything and get all of our influences in, and I think it's some of our best material. I'm definitely very excited about it. We were talking about ideas for the record on tour, on the tour before we recorded, and I don't know, it's like with Cycles we kind of did, it was only 5 songs, so it was hard to fit it all in, but we did the more aggressive stuff that we do, and then we kind of fit in the lighter stuff that we also do, and we just had the idea to make it a full piece of work, all the songs kind of go into each other when you listen to it, and we just had the idea to start it off aggressively, and then maybe it'll calm down a little bit, go back up. We definitely are trying to progress our sound. We always will be, and I think on our next record we'll do even more weirder stuff, hopefully. But I don't know. All of us are kind of into doomier stuff and lighter stuff. We're all into stuff that's all over the map. So it kind of just comes I know some bands think oh, for this song we're gonna do this feel, for this song we're gonna do this feel. We kind of do that, but sometimes it's just whatever riff is written, it just comes out that way, or we'll change it on the spot, it'll come out that way. But with that song, I think the main thing we started with is we just wanted a really heavy guitar riff to start, and kind of just went from there. Kurt it was a great experience. He is super down to earth, and at first we were super intimidated by him, because he's Kurt Ballou, but he was really down to earth, and he had a ton of different gear for us to work with, and we could use all different stuff, and he just really was able to understand what sound we wanted. And I know sometimes it's weird going with someone new. They don't know what you want, you don't know what they are capable of producing, but he did a really good job. He just got our tones super quick, and was able to help us add a whole new layer to our songs that made it sound like it is in the record. I mean, we all started when we were in 9th grade or something. It wasn't the total same lineup, but none of us knew that we'd be able to take it this far and even tour, and we've been very, very fortunate to be able to do all this. We I don't know, we just kind of stuck with it, and after high school, we graduated, and we all kind of just knew that we wanted to keep doing it together, and we moved away for a little bit, and then Death Wish hit us up, and we were super excited about it, and we're still going to keep touring and do it as long as we can. Hopefully why we're good is not just because we're young and have a girl in the band, because that's stupid, but I mean, it is what it is. People are going to focus on it, and sometimes for some people it seems like it's a positive thing to them and makes us stand out, which is fine and great. But in terms of being young, I think that hopefully people can compare us to other bands that are older than us and see us on the same level. And with being a girl in a band, I get that there's definitely differences for me, being the only girl in the band, and being one of the only bands with a girl in the band who plays an instrument or whatever. But I think that hopefully people will start to see that as normal. Being young, I think, just generally young, 20s young too, of course, we all are pretty conflicted emotionally. We all are going through a lot right now, and you know, we're seeing a lot of new things, and just that, like, in itself is going to make it so that our music is always changing. And, you know, none of us are, like, feeling like the same every day. None of us have, like, a steady job or anything. So just, like, you know, going day to day, like, seeing new things, we're going to always be feeling different emotions and putting it through Orange Kids.